Yo, 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 your boy JR Ewing back with another review of the Cuaba exclusive Cuban cigar, straight out of Havana. This is the Nocturnal review. Light this boy up. We got some topics to talk about. It's down a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Cigar's got a great draw, medium body, typical Cuban style. Tasting some woodsy elements, some elements of, I want to say some, nothing floral, something more earthy, herby kind of elements. Some light hints of spiciness. Not much, but stronger than typical Cuban, but not that strong as a Nicaraguan. But definitely amazing draw, amazing aroma, very aromatic, great taste. Beautiful draw, man. Beautiful draw. It's got a little bit more. There we go. Chicago Black Sox Negro League shirt on. Can't necessarily see the whole thing, but you don't need to see the whole thing. Yeah, so just want to talk about this Amber Guyger situation. The sick chick got convicted today of murdering her brother Botham Jean. Rest in peace to him, and condolences to his family. It's about time America gave black people some justice. We don't get much as it is, but definitely she should have got life probably. 10 years for a body is crazy. But, it's America. They're not gonna lock a white woman up for life unless she does something totally extreme and out of the ordinary. I don't know. It was straight up murder. I don't know. You can walk into somebody else's apartment, think it's yours, and then just straight start blasting. You know. So unfortunately, I think she'll probably get about three. She'll probably end up doing 3, 5 years protective custody. Be back on the street. Probably have another job. It's rough out here, man. We living under the dominant society, so I guess it's good that she got convicted, even though she's not gonna do a dime, man. I doubt that. Um, it is what it is, man. That's just the world we live in, and the country we live in. It's always gonna be crooked, always gonna be racist, and it's always gonna be unfair to people. I say black people, not people of color, because I don't do the people of color notion. I say it's gonna be fair to people black. So, and I don't know what was up with the victim's family in there, straight cooling today, hugging the killer, hugging like she's a goddamn victim, like goddamn bailiff, combing her hair. We gotta stop that as black people, man, and get a little bit more militant. We gotta stop this cooning. That's that Stockholm syndrome stuff. We gotta cut that out now, man. Unexcusable. You don't hug a murderer, man. We just the people that are just defeated and straight no direction at this time. No leadership. You know, the revolutionary spirit is dead in us. hopefully somebody will come. God will send somebody in this next generation to lead us out of this darkness that we're in right now. That's all I can say about that. R.I.P. to the brother. Um, Second topic. Started watching this show on Netflix. Um, Top Boy. It's the second. I don't know how many seasons it's had. It's actually from England. Um, I saw the first series of it. They had just put it on Netflix. I know Drake is a big fan of it, but Netflix eventually, I guess, bought the series, put it on Netflix now, and it's official. Upgraded it, put it to the next level. Well, this show is incredible. It's kind of like a black British, almost like The Wire. Not necessarily like The Wire because it deals more from the dealer's aspect. Um, I say like a belly mixed with a wire. Um, Gritty, really gives you insight to the hoods of England and how they get down, different lingo, but still the same story. You know, brothers trying to scrounge it to make it in urban jungles. Um, Excellent show, excellent writing. Cinematography is beautiful. If you've never seen the first series, I think Netflix threw that on there, so you can go back and watch the first one, see how it was before you watch this new series. But it's still under the same name, Top Boy. Um, Definitely watch it with some subtitles because the England English is a lot different than American English. It's a little bit more complicated to understand. For me especially. You know, we don't speak that quality or that type of English here. Um, but it's still the same message, same story. Brother struggling, trying to make it. Um, but yeah, I'm up to episode 8 with that. Incredible show, man. Um, Phenomenal. I'm hooked. Watching good shows all summer into the fall now. Another good show you gotta check out is Righteous Gemstones. Danny McBride. Basically, on his fourth series on HBO, he did um, Eastbound and Down, Vice Principals. So yeah, this is his third series on HBO. Basically, the show is about kind of a Christian family based in the South. One of these televangelists. How they basically they get caught up in scandal, a sex scandal, and he's trying to hide the information from the rest of the family. And all starts about the family's internal struggles. But yeah, it's hilarious, man. Danny McBride always brings a comedy, and he's got that evangelist thing down pat, man. So yeah, you gotta check out Righteous Gemstones also. Um, and as far as sports news, hell of a game Monday night. Saints and Cowboys. Two of the best teams in the NFC, and probably in the NFL. Saints edged them out in New Orleans. Cowboys looking vicious though, and look vicious. But I gotta give it up to Alvin Kamara and the Saints and Teddy Bridgewater making his comeback after being out for so long, taking over for the New Orleans legend. I can't even call his name right now. Drew Brees and delivering down the field, man, smoking, man. Hell of a game. Yeah, the Saints looking strong, man. They got cheated out of going to the Super Bowl last year, in my opinion, by the Rams. So I would say be on the lookout for them. Also, the weekend, um, Chiefs beat the no, not the Chiefs. Excuse me, the Browns beat up on the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. But, Lamar really ain't got the whole loaded squad. And ain't the Ravens of Ray Lewis era. He did what he could do. When the Browns are just loaded. And even this week, Antonio Callaway is coming back. So they got Callaway and the two blonde haired boys, Landry and OBJ. So they just loaded. Njoku, Nick Chubb. Um, there's no excuse for them not to win, honestly. My Steelers pulled one out this week finally. Um, and they did their thing. Who else did the thing? Vikings looking good. Dalvin Cook looking good. Another Miami boy. And trying to think of all the games. Patriots edged out the Buffalo Bills barely. The Patriots, they're just masterfully coached by Bill Belichick. They're not gonna lose anytime. They're gonna be back in it again, just like Alabama gonna be back in it in college football. Speaking of college football, Ohio State looks scary, man. They look scary. Dropping 40 plus points on Nebraska and Nebraska. Um, Nebraska's not Nebraska, just like Miami. And not the Nebraska of the 90s and early 2000s. It's like Miami ain't the Miami of old. But the fact they dropped 40 plus points in Lincoln is absurd, you know. So I thought it was going to be a game of the week. It turned out to be just another blowout. So much props to Ohio State, man. Hate them, but they on point. And Clemson escaped North Carolina. North Carolina. It seems like they only play the Hurricanes hard. And then everybody else they fall down to. So, but that just shows you Miami is still held in high regard around the NCAA. So, but coming up this week, um, we got Miami, Virginia Tech. I think Florida State got Clemson. Maybe not this week, but the next week. That's gonna be a beating. Um, Gotta see what other games are coming up. Gotta look at the schedule. And yeah, so good week of sports, and also in political news, we looking like POTUS, the orange juice, orange orange dude, Donnie Trump might be facing impeachment. Nancy Pelosi is really pushing this. Um, we'll see what happens, man. I don't think they're gonna impeach him. If they try to do that, it really will cause some upheaval and some problems within the country. But we'll wait on that and talk about that more later. Especially this has to do with the whole tampering with election things and communicating with the Russians and Ukrainians. And then Trump fired back and tried to talk about Joe Biden's son is getting money out of the Chinese. So this election year in 2020 is going to be interesting. A lot of issues, a lot of drama going to be held, going to be shown in front of us. So, but we'll wait on that another episode and more details coming out. They're coming out every morning. So I'm up watching news before I go to work, and we'll wait on that at a later time. Other than that, though, this cigar, once again, the Cuaba, It is an amazing smoke. It is delicious. Right now I'm getting a strong 8 out of 10 out of this. Good draw. Beautiful white Cuban smoke coming out of this. Got to pair it with a cup of tea, you know. So yeah. But yeah, if you haven't tried this, get your hands on this so you get to connect. Get your hands on this definitely. But yes, this is the Cuaba out of Havana, Cuba. So get your hands on this as soon as possible. Um, with that said, I'm gonna call it a night. Check me out, Instagram Cigar Society of South Florida and Havana 1947. Also check out my other channels, Cigars and BS. Should have another episode coming up this week, God willing. But with that said, I'm finna relax and enjoy this nocturnal smoke. So with you guys out there, peace and